Good evening, football fans. We're out here at Wallace Middle School, Kyle, Texas. Got a hot one tonight. Wallace Rangers in the blue, on blue, 7th grade. And they are playing the Simon Wolverines. They got the white jerseys on, blue pants. And this is game number 3. Wallace comes into the contest tonight 2-0. Not sure Simon's record. They've got 3 guys back deep. And whistle blows for this one to get started. And 51's going to give a left-footed boot. Gets underneath the ball. It'll find the third line. High bounce. 23, the center guy back there. Returning it. Runs into his own guy. Still alive. Through the huddle he goes and taken down at that Wolverine 40-yard line. We'll set up shop. So first down we go. And I believe Simon has a running back named Jakari Washington. I don't see him out there on the field. However, ball's on the ground. A fumble to start things right off the bat. One of the running backs, number 3, saves the day for the men in white. Gives him a chance to see second down. So second, and about twice the distance to go as on first down. Give it to 10 coming around, but he drops the ball as well. So 2 plays, 2 fumbles for that Simon offense. And they live to see third down again. So dodging some bullets, but a good pursuit from that pit to front for the Rangers. So 3rd and a mile, facing Simon. Shotgun formation, 3 the quarterback, claps for the ball, going to go to the air, airs one out, down the field, and caught by 26, Zeke. The quarterback's slung free. Zeke still has a little room and then taken down after about a 2-yard return. Got his head up in the air, spotted that ball, sat on it, and then high-pointed it for the first turnover of the game. So inside of Simon territory, the Ranger offense has the ball on about the 35-yard line. And waiting for the umpire to set things, he does. 6:17 to go in the first play for Wallace. And this one finds the ground. 8, the quarterback, picked it up, is going to make something out of it. 10, slings him to the ground, but doesn't finish the tackle. And we've seen some undisciplined tackling so far. Got to wrap up and take to the ground, and Wallace makes something out of nothing. Well, correction, there wasn't any yardage gain. 2nd and 10 is where we sit. Kale, the quarterback, makes the dive play, rolls out to his right. He's got a guy in the flat, caught. And down the boundary goes the receiver. And it's a big first down. Inside the 20, the red zone lurks for the Wallace offense. So from the gun, Kale going to hand to Callum. Sled left, finds a seam, got a little room, got the edge, tries to cut inside, and then's upended and body slammed by number 10, who's made a couple of the tackles, but it's another first down stick mover inside the 5 for Wallace. 15 checks in for ball, and number 10, who caught that out route earlier, splits out wide to the right, 15 to the left. Kale in the gun. Hands up the middle, and immediately Juju bounces to the outside and walks in for the touchdown. 6 points on the board, 3:44 to go in the first. Wallace strikes first. Extra point try effort, if rewarded, will be for 2. From the 3-yard line, from the gun. Slot T formation, 3-step drop. Now wheeling around to his right, got a man, and caught. How about the connection? 10 goes up for it. Has his 2nd reception of the game. High points the ball. And Wallace showing off their hands, we'll go to 8. So depending on what field you're at and who's running the scoreboard, depends on if it's a 1-point or a 2-point conversion. Apparently it's 1 point, so we'll go with 7 tonight. Kickoff left side. This time caught in the air by 23. Trying the right side, Callum. Trying to hang on, and then cleaned up by number 26. That's Zeke, who had that interception earlier. 3:36 remaining in the opening quarter. 3 claps to the ball. 25, the ball carrier. Almost found by 51. Slows him down perhaps enough. And then quits on the play. Got to play till the whistle. Teammates bailed him out. Took the ball carrier down, and it's a short gain. 2nd and 10. Spots the 40. 3 in the gun. 10 standing up. Dive play up the middle. Net in the face. The ball comes free. And I think that may have been number 9, Juju, in there. Disrupting things. It's a turnover. So 1 quarter, 2 turnovers, and the Wallace offense has another short field. So play number 1 of the second drive on the 40. Kale hands to Zeke around the right edge. Got a face mask almost. Shakes free. Puts a good move to the inside. Now bounces back out and is taken down after almost all the yardage picked up for the first. It's about a 9-yard gain. So 2 yards to go to move the chains. Handoff is up the gut. And a big tackle there in the backfield. Probably the most productive play of Simon's day, made by 54. And they found number 9 there to take him down for no gain. Short. Wallace going to see if they can convert here. Don't want to have to face a 4th down. And end around play. Callum ball around the left edge. Lowers a shoulder. Taken down again by 10. That's 2 WWF moves. Callum kind of grabs his head. It's a 1st down. He may come out for a little breather again. 1st down. 14-yard line. 2 split out wide to the right. I say wide. They're actually in 3-point stances, so they may just have wide splits. Handoff. Juju left side. Hits the Jets, and he's in. Untouched. And the second score of the day with 14 seconds to go in the first quarter on the books for the Rangers. Extra point try for 1. Guys split out wide to the right, wide to the left. Balanced formation. 8 calls for it. Gets it. Rolls out to the right. He's got his guy again, but doesn't pull the trigger. Pulls it down. And bumped out before he can get across. No good. I thought he made Patrick Mahomes kind of shot put style there at the last second, but decided better for it. We'll stay at 13. 61. The kicker duties. Left foot, end over end, and bounces off of 23, then falls at the ankles of his blocker in front of him, safely recovering it. So 1st downs. Simon's still looking for their first down gained. Little motion here on the end. Ref's going to let it happen. 10, the ball carrier drags through the first tackler and then pile drive by the next 3. So 2nd and 12 as we flip quarters, flip into the field. 3, puts the ball on the ground. 21 has it. Stopped running. It looked like 21 must have thought the play was done when the ball, he just literally stopped in his tracks and was found on the backside by Jay, I believe. So long 3rd down. Staring down at the Wolverines. Up the middle goes the running back. Spits out. And then a big hit there. Callum put him up on high. Brendan got him down low. And it's the most yards probably Simon had. Gets back to about the original line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard shy for a long 4th down coming. A near side receiver in punt formation here, rather. So that's what it is. And the deep snap is dropped. He's going to have to make something of it. There goes 3 around the wide side. But can't get free of a sling down tackle by Zeke, perhaps. They were trying to punt it and didn't work out, and a short field coming for the Ranger offense. Spots the far side of the hash on about the 28-yard line. And then a timeout taken by Simon. A varsity's coach, his work is never done. Coach Goat on the sideline there, head varsity coach, looking on, seeing who and what he's got coming in the future years. Back from the timeout. 1st down. 8 checks things around and behind him. Long count. He puts his mouthpiece in. Handoff. Zeke around the right side. Stiff arm. But can't shake free of 23 yet. And then another body slam takedown. Making Hulk Hogan proud. Number 7 checks in for 61 in the ball game. And Kale hands up to Juju. Bounces to the left side. Turns on the afterburners. Has the edge. Has the 1st down. 10 trying to track him. Able to take him down inside the 5. Had the angle there. A big 20-plus pickup, though, for the Rangers. Callum and Juju check out of the ball game. Get a breather. Number 1 and 15 enter. Ball inside the 4-yard line. 1st down and goal. Kale looking to hand off. Sled play. First flag of the game. And the score is a cross, but looks like will be negated. And here comes the holding call on the offense. That's a 10-yard spot foul. And Wallace will have to go again from about the 14. A couple more fresh feet. Out and in. 1st and goal. Handoff up the middle. No, it's going to be kept. Kale keeps it around the right side, but 23, I think, who's playing that cornerback spot on the near side, tracks him down, takes him down, and drops him for a yard or 2. 2nd and long to get to the end zone, which is the line to gain. Balance set. 8 calls for it. Fakes up the middle. Got 10 in the flat. Overthrown. Got one hand on it, but couldn't come down with the grab. Would have been his 3rd in a row. And it's 3rd down. So really, it's 2 down territory here from the 15-yard line. Right side hash is the spot. Kale gives to Callum around the left side. Callum stiff arms 21, but can't get free of him, and he takes him down. So those boundary edges for Simon's defense coming alive here late in the first half. Number 2 checks in at the fullback spot behind Kale. Hadn't seen number 19 Jay carry the ball yet. Now he's got a man, and 10's all alone, catches it, and he's going to be able to skirt in for a touchdown pass on the stat sheet. 10 finds the end zone. How about the aerial attack from 8 to 10 tonight? It's been mostly solid. PAT coming now. And handoff to Juju up the middle, keeping those legs going, and they lift him off the ground again, and he's just short. So no good for the 2nd time. We'll stay at 19. The back line for Simon has their heels on the 25. Ball won't get quite that deep. 1 scoops it up, reverses field, and then 11 Brendan comes in there like a missile and takes him to the turf. Just over a minute in half number 1. Simon's got the ball back in their territory on the 27-yard line. Has the same offense that Wallace runs. Dive play up the middle and caught from behind from, I think, the guy playing about the one technique. Number 78, the biggest fella on that Wallace roster, credited with the tackle. Clock continues to run. And 3 drops the ball. It's live on the ground. Does pick it up just in the nick of time. But 78 and company back there. And that's the half. 19-0 your score. Wallace up at the break. So 2 8-minute quarters left to go in this one. Number 60 for Simon in the bright orange cleats. Tees this one up at the 40. And ready to let the ball set sail. He's a right footer. Gets a leg into it. High kick. Barely going to go 10 yards. It does, though. And then retrieved by number 2 for Wallace. Safely to the ground he goes. First down for Wallace. Kale still at the helm. And fakes the dive. Rolls to his left. Puts the ball down. Going to tuck it and go. And scrambles for about 5. So it looks like only 4 yards credited to Kale on the scamper. This time, hands off to Juju up the middle. Shifty hips, slips a couple tackles out to midfield, or excuse me, the 40. And a first down. Always a strange reality when you realize the 40-yard line's where the 50 normally is placed at here on the Wallace field. First down. Wallace looking for their first score here in the second half. And backfield is Zeke, Callum and Juju, Kale in the gun, and the referees will stop the clock to adjust the chains, it looks like. A little mending there. And then he says we're good, back in action. Play clock and game clock start. Hand off Callum, left edge, slips the first tackler. And then found with a merry-go-round after about a 2-yard pickup. Mostly a fresh backfield here for Wallace on second down. Dive to the left play, given to number 2. It's productive for about 5. So first time out of the half for Wallace taken. And Kale fakes the give, play action. And then he turns it back into the middle, lets the 2 would-be tacklers go by. Caught from the back, it looks like he's right up against the line to gain. Referee says, yes, it's good. First down, move the chains. Spots the 30 going in. So Wallace making good use of the bootlegs from Kale tonight. Give is to 11. Brendan almost tripped up in the backfield, stays alive, makes a move upfield, still dancing, outside the edge. First down achieved. Inside the 20 go the Rangers, another first down. Ball spot on the 18. Wallace facing a bit of a headwind here on this drive. Give up the middle. And another take slam down. That's Ten's favorite way to tackle. He's made about 3 that way tonight, and so have his teammates. 2nd and 10 after no gain on the first play. Sled right, Zeke, 26, can't shake free of 54. He's made his share of tackles tonight. This one's in the backfield for a loss of 5. 3rd down just outside the 20. 2 in the ball game. Fake to him. 15. A good pull of the trigger and a good pass. 15 can't come down with it. Kale really getting that arm up, using the lever, and putting one on the rope. It's a 4th down. A long way to go to keep the drive alive. I believe it was a 4th down play last time. Wallace threw a touchdown pass. We'll see what gives this time. It's a give. Up the middle, Juju bounces outside. 10. Slings him down. Finds that jersey. And it'll be the first turnover on downs all night for the Rangers. So quarter number 4. Simon with the ball on their own 23-yard line, moving left to right. And then whistles blow before this one can get started. And gonna take a timeout after a quarter break. Not the clock management you're set out to, but do what you gotta do. So back from the timeout comes play number 1 of the drive. Looking to the air, lets this one go. Brendan right there, but played it too deep. Ball might have gotten hung in the wind a little bit, and it falls incomplete at 11 feet. Simon, guys wide again for 2nd down. Wide side is the far side. Dive play, 13, bounced up the middle. Turned inside and tackled by the edge boundary there. 3rd and 7 from the 27. Come the Wolverines. Give is to the right A-gap this time. Nothing doing. 15. And hard to see with that sun glare there. Number 1 responsible for the stop. So 4th down showing on the dial-a-down. Spot still the 27-yard line. Give left edge 10 and gets past the corner and got some room to run. And there goes number 10 down the boundary. And they won't catch him. The long stride works out. And Callum had a chance at the tackle, bounced off. And Simon made him pay 19-6 and life over there on the far sideline. And with that touchdown, those are the first points Wallace has allowed on the season. And so they forego their 3rd shutout. Simon lines up to kick the extra point, so you'd imagine this would go for 2 if made. He's kicking into the wind. Snap is good, but the hold is not. 3's got to make something of it. Ball is loose, and so it's no good. A chance for a scoop and score the other way would have resulted in 2 points. That was Jay, number 19, who we haven't seen much of in the game tonight. He can really scoot with the ball in his hands, and he's a doomsdayer on defense, but just playing special teams it looks like. I will say a small detail I noticed is how number 60 tees the ball up. It's pretty upright, which usually kickers that kick well do that. They want to see that whole face of the ball, and I wondered if he couldn't kick. There's a high kick there. And so if had the chance to kick that extra point, he might have made it. 11, Brendan fields it clean in the air, finds the left edge, spin move, and there goes 11, down the boundary. 8's trying to get him, but they won't catch him. Brendan responds to the touchdown by taking a kickoff return to the house and takes the score to 25. How about that from a response from the Rangers? So Wallace has graded pretty well overall tonight, but one area of growth for them is their extra points. They are only 1 for 3 so far. Here comes the 4th one, and the ball's on the ground, scooped up by Juju, trying to find something around the left side, and he's got it. No problems. Good blocking on the edge there, so he didn't have company. He didn't have to make anything up, and it's good for a point, 26-6. Whistle blows, signifying permission to kick this one off. Left foot, good boot into it. And 10 bounces off his chest, and he just lands on it to protect it. He was dangerous with the ball in his hands that last drive, but he'll give Simon the ball in their 20. 3 calls for the ball on 1st down in the gun. Give right side, big hole, 25's got it. And then a good tackle there made by number 1. And teammate Zeke out here on the corner. 2nd and 5 after the productive first down off tackle play. They're going to try it again. This time 21, racing around the far side. Jay grabs him around the face, and it's going to draw the face mask from 19. It'll be a first down. So 4.5 minutes to go in the ball game. A big penalty leads to a first down from the 42 for Simon. They've got strength this side. Here comes motion. Dive play, 23 being chased. And then Zeke can't get off the block. The flag thrown for the block, I believe, on the end on this side. Play otherwise would have resulted in a first down, but it'll come back. Spot foul, 10 yards. They'll go again. So the penalty largely negates the yardage or the picked up from the first down otherwise. 10 around the edge. There he goes again. And Callum hangs on this time and then has help from number 1. It's a big pickup, just shy of the line to gain. A better job on the edge that time by that Wallace defense. So ball right at midfield, 2nd and a yard. Simon trying to strike again. Wallace trying to hold that defensive pride here. Handoff. 9, Juju in the backfield in a hurry. He gets free from him, gets free to the next one. Here it comes other way. Zeke turns him in, and he spits past the next would-be tackler, finally taken down by number 1, who is racking himself up a defensive tackling night on the stat sheet. But it's good to move the chains at the 40-yard line as the clock ebbs under 2:40. So certainly a better second half played by Simon here as they're getting some of the fundamentals of exchanges together. 25 around the end. 1 takes him down for his second tackle in a row. So timeout taken back from it now by Simon. 2nd down. Movement there. Referee lets it scoot. Lets it go. 3's going to keep it. Got some blockers in front. And then a tackle. That's a foul. They didn't throw the flag, but he gets up from it. And then the ball comes free. And Wallace going to jump on it for a turnover. If you believe in karma, which I don't, the missed takedown in the backfield, I guess, made up for there by the turnover. But that was a tackle in the backfield, definitely qualifying as a hold. No flag thrown rather. Wallace football under 2 minutes. First down going in. Kale. Handoff, left side. 24. Trying to dodge 10, but can't. And he has another sling down tackle. No gain on the first play. 2nd and 10 on the 42. Kale opens up to his right. Hands off to number 2. He's trying the right edge. Around the 8 hole he goes. Dragged down just shy of the first down. Manageable 3rd coming up. So down marker showing 2nd down, but it's 3rd. And about 2 or 3 to go. And just a kneel down. 13 seconds. That's how this one's going to wrap up. 26-6. Wallace improves to a perfect 3-0. And they'll reload and go again next time. See you then.